both Twitch and recording for YouTube. So, yeah, let's just jump right into it. I'm your host, Nemes with BerCrew Studios. And, yeah, let's get started. So, when we left last, we were... I'm trying to remember exactly where we were. I need to find our next move. And part of what I was trying to figure out was, do we want to continue to expand? And if we look at our... what's this called? Yes, thank you. If we look at our coalition map mode, we do not have a crap ton of aggressive expansion right now. So we could... I'm going to go ahead and pause. We could very easily continue to expand. But at the same time, we've got a pretty good amount of land, and we're kind of at that point where if we continue to push out too much, we're going to start to run into people like Bohemia and France. So we got a couple options. We can kind of continue to consolidate in northwestern Germany, or we can just start building up. The Hansa has become so large, I don't know if we can really do anything about them anymore, because frankly, comparatively, our army and our capabilities are a lot lower than theirs. Now our force limit is 18, but we don't have near that many troops right now because of money and manpower. But they've got 20-something troops, and we've got 9. Now, from an alliance perspective, we're a little better off. But I don't have any favors, really, from Holland and Poland. Now, Pomerania would join in, and that would put us close. But with Saxony, Frankfurt, and Cyprus, I think we would need Poland or Holland to make that work. So we may have to sit tight for just a little bit. In the meantime, let's take a look at where we are on a few fronts. So we've got an alliance slot left open. In fact, let's cancel this through Heinet so we can yeah, Bohemia. Yeah, Bohemia is scary, but they do like us. They won't be our ally though, because we've got rivalries going on right now. So let's take a quick look at a couple things. So we know we got 2 relationship slots open. We'll figure out what we want to do with them shortly. Economically, we're doing fine. I'm going to go ahead and lower the army maintenance because we don't have any rebel factions that are ready to pop right away. Do we have all our forts mothballed? We do. Alright, so economically, we're doing okay. I'm going to kick it up to speed 3 while I talk. We've got... From a tech perspective, we're a little behind because of our ideas we plowed through. We plowed through most of the military aristocratic idea. We could either wait for this tech, which at 12 we get fire shock and new cannon, so I may wait on the idea. Or we could do a cost of reducing war reduction. The main thing I want to get to is leaders without upkeep and military tech cost goes down 10%, which is pretty cool. Protestantism is, you know, spreading everywhere. We do have one province that has that, but they've got religious zeal, I want to say. Oh no, we are converting them. Alright. So, we could mess with Saxony because they've got religious rebel issues. But they also have a billion different allies. We do have a little bit of money, so I could go with a leader. Probably will go with a couple leaders. If we can stay positive 6. For here, I'll take the taxes, and for here, we'll go with the +1 guy, because I don't have that much money. Alright. And then we're going to need to slowly get our troops back up. The other thing to mention, we do have Poland, Pomerania, Holland. We do have the ability to go snag, and this is one of the things that I was talking about at the end of the last video. We could snag like a Gelra or some other smaller 3-province minor. Gelra's allies are a little scary. Grab a smaller guy. Trier is in Oldenburg. I could break that. But grab one of these smaller guys to make a march. I could even do that with Magdeburg, I suppose, after the truth is up. Alright, what do we got here? So this is where we can either get a cardinal in our administration, which gives us a few things that are good. Missionary strength, etc. Or we can just gain some prestige. It's 20 years. But it puts our tolerance of heretics down, which I don't know that I'm a huge fan of that. Because we're still at -1 because we are a theocracy, so, ugh. I think I'll just take the prestige. I may regret that later, but it is what it is. Alright, so, truce is expiring. Alright, let's go ahead and snag a couple of troops. What's our army layout right now? 6 infantry, a cav, 2 cannons. What's our combat width? 12. Alright, so we definitely need more frontline troops. So we'll just grab a couple of infantry. Alright, we converted. We're all Catholic again. Yay. I mean, granted, we have humanism, so it really isn't a huge deal if we don't go full Catholic, but still. Alright, so, yeah, I'm just going to take this Tech 12 when it gets here. We do have loans. I need to pay that back. What do we got? 92, so we'll get some money saved up. We'll pay that loan off. Who are my separatists? Hessians aren't going anywhere anytime soon. We got claims on Würzburg, Liège, Limburg, and Nassau. So mostly mines down here. Who does have Bohemia as an ally, which is a problem. Alright, so this comes back to something I started talking about last time, which was the idea of estates. So before, everything in EU4 was all external politics. The new expansion and the new patch brought estates, which are essentially competition within your own country for influence and territory. And then we have, obviously, their loyalty factors into some bonuses that we can get. So this is an unhappiness among the clergy. So we can either have them lose 5 loyalty, lose 10 papal influence, and 10 prestige. So their clergy will go down to 35, which is getting dangerously low. Or we agree to their demands, and we lose some prestige from it. Now, 45 loyalty honestly doesn't do much. My only concern is if they get too low, because they have heavy influence because of how many provinces they control. So, and they have extra influence just because we are a theocracy. So if you look at the modifiers there, or where is it? The influence here. So they have a base 20%, but because we're a theocracy, they get an extra 20% influence. So they're the ones that are, it's kind of hard for me to manage. So I'm going to go ahead and lose the prestige, even though I hate losing prestige. We can convert Hanover, who is now Protestant, but we really can't because they probably just converted, which means they have religious zeal. Yep. So for the next 30 years, they're going to be Protestant. There's not much I can do about it. All right, let's take our military tech. Boom, boom. And that gives us our new cannons. So we will take the offensive pips. Yeah, for now. For morale. Okay, I got some free Diplos. Savoy, still neutral. We are friendly to them. Let's go ahead and improve there. Who else is strong that we might want later? Bavaria's in a PU under Bohemia, which is still scary. Are they still the Emperor? Yes, they are. So we will improve with the Emperor. And now Now all our diplomats are doing yeoman's work. Ah, crap. Alright, so a priest in Aachen has translated the Bible into our language and has started to distribute copies of it. So we can burn the books, which removes a little desire and has a lot of impact on basically the Catholic states like us and the Protestant states hate us. Or we do the opposite, where we really increase the reform desire and the Catholic states hate us, and the as much as I'm just going to piss off the because we're 100% Catholic right now, except for Hanover, I'm going to go ahead and piss off the Protestants because, you know, whatever. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to hold off on more troops until we pay off our loans. Everybody wants access, which means you guys are all probably in some war. Let's see what the war is all about. So, the Lübeckian conquest of Lauenburg. So, formerly known as the Hansa, Lübeck is attacking someone. So, sure, you can all go through my lands to beat each other up. Whatever. Don't care. Ah, right. Yeah, I'm going to kick it up to speed 4. I'll let this war happen. Looks like Oldenburg might be involved. Yes, they're at war with Lübeck and Frankfurt. Who all are you at war with? So Saxe-Lauenburg, Oldenburg, Trier, and Brandenburg. Now, Brandenburg's not what it once was, but they get amazing combat bonuses. But we'll see if they actually have any troops worth assault. So, if I declared war on mines, yep, everybody would help them. Awesome. What about Oldenburg? Who would help them? Well, Bohemia would, because I don't have a Casus Belli, but looks like Brabant and Trier are really the only ones there. I could get Pomerania, so I might just fabricate on them. Alright, so we can get Heresy or increase narrow mind. So, do I want 10 years of extra tech cost at the expense of missionary cost? I think I do, given the other options here. Just make Berg suck for a while. Do I have claims on you? No. No, I don't. Let's get claims on you. Let's see. Fabricate on Koblenz. And then let's fabricate on Hoya as well. Then we go to war and steal people's crap. Windows 10 noise. Alright, manpower's getting up there. Let's pay this loan back. Oh, I still need a few more ducats. Once we're out of debt, we can start building the army back. And I think we'll be in a pretty good spot. Wow. Freaking Lübeck. You guys are scary. They've got, what is that? 30,000 troops? I've got 11. Alright, we're out of debt. Fantastic. Importing naval supplies. Blah, blah, blah. We can gain 60 Diplo power. And make Bohemia like us more, which sounds like a good idea. Oh, but 2 mercantilism till the end of the game? I gotta go that direction. Love you, Bohemia, but I like money more than you. Alright, let's top off with Great Britain, who would take an alliance right now, but and we'll top off with France. We can get a Diplotech. Do we have any ideas Diplo right now? No, so we can go ahead and take the Diplotech. I'm going to wait till the end of the year, though. Trade efficiency is nice, but I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference in the next 5 months. We'll see if we can get a tech discount on that. Alright. Savoy, you want to be buddies? No? Let's see. Political map modes. There we go. Diplomatic. So, right now we're allied with Poland, Pomerania, and Holland. So who else likes us? France likes us. Great Britain, Spain. Oh, hey, printing press. Get random PowerPoints. Fantastic. Alright, we got our claim against... okay, let's slow things down a little bit. We got some of our claims in. Let's see if we can snag a couple of allies. So, do we want to make Bavaria like us and get some papal influence? Or... get a 5-2-5 ruler, lose 5 papal influence, and piss off Bavaria and the Pope. So we're at a 4-5-4 right now, which is pretty great. A 5-2-5 is pretty good too, though. And piss off Bavaria and the Papal State a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I liked the extra PowerPoints that we had from the other guy, but the 5 military points I'm a big fan of right this second. Because our 2 ideas right now are admin and military, so as odd as that may have seemed, I wanted the extra I want the extra skill in the 2 things I'm doing current ideas in. So what do we want? What do we want from an heir? My devotion's maxed out, so I don't care about that. Get a little bit of money, but we could get 60 ducats. Oh, why not? What do we want to call this guy? Oof. Bruno? Sure. Bruno. Right now, every single one of my freaking... slow this down. Every one of my diplomats right now is running idle. Alright, so, conflict between the city and the Archbishopric. Do we want 50 admin power or drop the autonomy in Westfalen? I'm just going to take the diplo, or the admin points. Points are at a premium right now. Still waiting for the end of the year before we do that. So, let's check on this situation again. So, our truce with France ended. Lovely. Ooh, years of separatism -10. That's a big deal. Especially if we're about to invade someone. So I'm going to take that right now. And, do we want to declare for Trier and Oldenburg and take... Maybe we take Trier as a vassal? It's basically just Oldenburg and Brabant. What's, Brabant, what you got? What you got? 9 guys. So 9, 5. Really, you got a 6-shock general Trier, you sons of... I don't even think I have a general right now. I don't. Let's turn our guys into generals. I got a 4-shock. That's not terrible, but he's my ruler. I'll probably die. Ugh. Alright, let's unpause. Let's get these diplomats working again. Man, what is with all these territory-specific events? So, we can march in and take the city, get the unrest in Hanover higher. It's already negative... Did I say 103? Oh, uprising, that's right. So it's really 3.8. Negative 3.8. So, how long does that last? 3 years? I'm pretty comfortable with that. Yeah, let's get rid of the autonomy in Hanover. 60%'s a little high. Okay. Diplomats, right? We were doing that. They're in a PU. I don't really care about them. Venice, sure. Spain, how are we doing with Spain? We're pretty much topped off. France, topped off. Just top these guys off. That's not a bad idea. Sweden. We're close. Sure. Poland. Pretty good. Pomerania. We'll do Lithuania. I mean, when you got 5 freaking diplomats, I mean, just make all the people happy. Why not? Alright. So. What are our other options here? Frankfurt, who are your allies? You're a free city, aren't you? Damn it. Problem is the alliances have gotten so deep over here. This one might not be bad. They have a lot of allies, but some of them are small and some of them are ridiculously far. I mean, Greece and Serbia, for God's sake. So Liège is an option. Gelra's not. Sweden, Great Britain, no. We could go after Cleves, but I mean, if I'm going to do that, I'm just going to take the province and piss off the emperor. Oh, one of our advisors died. Relations over time or trade efficiency? Well, I'll take the trade guy for now. We don't have any real horrible AE to burn off right now, so I'm less worried about that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in right here. For those of you on the stream, we're not going anywhere, but for those of you on YouTube, we'll see you next time. I've been your host, Nemes. Have a great one.